From the tip of Napatree Point, a mile and a half of pristine Rhode Island dunes and sand lead to the village of Watch Hill. Nearby, a lighthouse stands watch over a small spit of land jutting into the sea. These 2 points have stood the test of time and define the area's past, present, and future.
There is this very important connection of these 2 landmark strips of property, if you will. Napatree obviously being much longer, 1.25 miles, and this being essentially 4 acres of land here.
Early records suggest that some sort of signal has existed here since the late 1700s. In 1806, Thomas Jefferson signed into law an agreement to build lighthouses in this area to protect shipping from a treacherous coastline. Countless shipwrecks have occurred here over time, keeping the lighthouse and adjacent life-saving station personnel and local residents busy.
My great-uncle, Thomas Tillinghast Saunders, was evidently applying for a position at the lighthouse.
Stories, old letters, photographs, and records passed along over generations have helped to preserve history.
Watch Hill and Napatree Point have a very, very different history. And in order to understand our history, we need to understand these different parts of it.
The structure we see today has stood here for over 150 years, on the site where the original lighthouse was built.
And now the lighthouse is run by the Watch Hill Lighthouse Keepers Association, which took over the maintenance of the property and the preservation of the buildings, but more importantly, educating incoming generations about the importance of historic landmarks and about buildings that have enabled communities to grow and to thrive. That's a very important part of our mission.
Napatree Point was once home to Fort Mansfield, and later a row of Victorian-style cottages. That all changed in a single day, wiped clean by the Great Hurricane of 1938. Today, that beautiful strip of land is overseen by the Watch Hill Conservancy.
Napatree Point is such a treasure. This beautiful, natural, pristine environment where we have been for more than 10 years now, running a variety of conservation programs out there combined with scientists and naturalists to collect data and support and enhance that natural environment.
The education programs that happen out at Napatree are, in my opinion, one of the most important, one of the most valuable things that we do. Because those little kids that are getting exposed to Napatree now are the next generation of stewards, are the next generation of leaders. They are the Watch Hill Conservancy 15, 20, 25 years from now. And so through the ed programs on Napatree, we're able to instill in them a sense of place, a sense of wonder, a sense of appreciation for Napatree.
The Watch Hill Conservancy and the Watch Hill Lighthouse Keepers Association share a common mission in enhancing and protecting iconic landmarks that make up and define the Watch Hill community.
Everyone who has been down here, who has seen the beauty of this place, understands how important it is to make sure that it still is here. And there's nothing more important than making sure that community buildings are there for the next generation to see, and then for them to become the stewards of these important structures.
The Watch Hill Conservancy and the Watch Hill Lighthouse Keepers Association are leading the way, devoted to protecting and preserving our community.